I genuinely love wrestling. Not just because I'm good at it, not just because I can win, not because of what the world thinks of me. It's like, if you're an artist, you don't paint to sell. You paint because you love to make art. This was the last time you ever got a chance to wrestle. And this is how you would be remembered. How would you want to be remembered? This was your last canvas that you could ever paint on. What would you want the work to look like? You almost have to be addicted to suffering to be good at this sport. It's like, how hard can I make this for myself? How regularly can I do it? And that puts you in a place that very few men are willing to go. Like, sometimes you don't love it, but you gotta do what you committed to doing. Champions are typically champions at everything that they do. They just exude excellence and they live with a certain standard for themselves. So like, people follow champions because they remind themselves of who they desire to be. It's like people who can get things done, not because they're extraordinary, but because they have an unconquerable spirit. When I was young, I was operating on hope and expectation. Now I'm operating on work and duty and just pure vigilance. You know, the things that you desire, if with pure intentions and with a pure heart and honor and integrity and the right amount of work, anything is possible. Biblically, it states that your desire is for when you meet your Creator, is for Him to say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And that's my desire for the end of my wrestling career, is to finish the race strong. I may finish the race limping, but I can say with absolute certainty that I honored this game and I gave absolutely everything that I could. I mean, I'm passing the torch on to anyone who wants it. Like, if you want to be a champion, come see me. I want people who want to be champions. I want people who want to attain greatness. I mean, everyone's not a finished product upon arrival. If you would have asked me 20 years ago if I'd be this man now, I would have said, not a chance. Not a chance, no way. I had never seen it before. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know what it looked like. But in particular, I want to pass the torch to my sons. You know, I think some of the most important work you'll do in your life is within the walls of your own home. And so I can't help the world to be champions and neglect my own family. So when you talk about passing the torch, first it's got to go to my boys and my girls. So I start internally, I elevate my family, and then in turn, we all together go out and pursue elevation of the world. The dream is always to get your hand raised. The hand being raised is ultimately what validates all the work that you put in. It's a stamp, right? It's the paycheck. But I also don't want to be lost in the fact that who you become on the journey of trying to get your hand raised is equally as important, if not more important. I'm always going to be intertwined in wrestling. It's who I am. I'm a wrestler at heart. I love it. The art of it, the craft of it, the battle, the demand mentally, the chess match, the game. It's special to me. So, I think what motivates me at this stage of my career is to create a masterpiece.